Hi guys! Guys, look, we are here.
A small kitten, brimming with confidence, climbed onto my shoulder one day and settled in as if he'd been there forever. In that moment, I knew this wasn't just any cat. There was something wild and adventurous in his eyes, a spirit born to explore. I named him Eddie.
Guys, I'm super emotional right now because I love Eddie so much, really. I'm just so happy because I never thought that somebody will ever come on adventures with me.
At first, I expected Eddie to be a typical house cat, sleeping on the windowsill, chasing bugs, and napping by the heater. But it quickly became clear that wasn't enough for him. He was always drawn to the windows, constantly trying to slip outside whenever I opened the door. That's when I had an idea. What if I showed him the mountains?
Guys, look how beautiful it is here. My God.
Our first hike was an experiment. I packed a carrier, a harness, and a leash, unsure of what to expect. But the moment we hit the trail, Eddie came alive. He took in every sound and scent, his senses on high alert. When we stopped to rest, he climbed onto my shoulder, just like that very first day, and sat there like a captain surveying his ship. It was then that I knew our adventures were just beginning.
It's really one of the most beautiful places ever. Bah, look what I just found. My God.
Since then, we've traveled together more and more. We've hiked to scenic lookouts, rested by flowing rivers, and shared quiet moments by campfires. With every trip, I'd think, this isn't just a cat, this is a true companion. He never complained or seemed afraid. He simply embraced the adventure, moved forward, and enjoy the moment. One night, we decided to camp in a tent. I was nervous about how Eddie would react to the darkness, the unfamiliar sounds of the forest, and the confined space. But he simply curled up right next to me, pressed his little face against my shoulder, and fell asleep peacefully, as if he'd been doing it his whole life. In that moment, I realized he trusted me completely.
Mamma mia! I think we have to find a shelter. Right now! Ah! Eddie, we are good. We are good. I have you. I mean, we are not.
Eddie is incredibly brave. He's not afraid of heights, the wind, or the cracking of branches. Sometimes I look at him and think he has the heart of a true mountain lion. We'll sit silently on rocks, gazing into the distance, and it feels like we understand each other without a single word. He even helps choose the direction sometimes, suddenly trotting down a path and looking back as if to say, "Come on!" When I follow, he always leads me to a beautiful spot, whether it's a hidden stream or a meadow full of flowers. It's as if Eddie has his own internal compass that points only to the best places.
Look at the lake. Ah. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What do I do? Ah. Eddie. Oh my God, Eddie, stay inside.
I've always loved the mountains, but before Eddie, something was missing. Now, every hike is a story we create together. It's amazing how an animal can fill a void you didn't even know you had. I remember the day we stumbled upon a whole field of blueberries. As I bent down to pick some, Eddie started batting at the bushes as if he had discovered them himself.
Guys, look what we have found here. Blueberries, a whole field of it. Look, Eddie.
In that moment, I thought, this is happiness. Sometimes people on the trail stop and stare, surprised to see a cat on a hike. They'll ask how we managed to train him. I just tell them it all comes down to trust. If you have that, everything else falls into place. Today, Eddie is more than just a pet. He's my friend, my compass, and my partner in adventure. Thanks to him, I've learned that happiness isn't always about big victories. Sometimes it's just sitting by a river with your cat, listening to the water. I know there are many more trails, peaks, and starry nights waiting for us to explore, side by side.